All right, the last thing that I want to show you guys real quick, and this is Libero sheet is so easy. So I just want to go through it super fast. So all you're going to do for Libero, if you're Libero tracker, you write the team who is on the left side of the court, you write their line up here. The team who's on the right side of the court, you write their line up here, and you can just write their name up top. And this sheet is really super informal, so it's nothing crazy. So we'll write Rogue here. There's no specific, you have to use this, you have to use that. It's just kind of whatever you want. As long as you have the lineups right, you should be good to go. So we'll move on. So you write the lineups in here. So number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Libero up top. 7, and remember, if they only have one Libero, you just want to put an X in this box. All right, so both of these will just have 1 for now, because you really don't see many teams with 2. But I'll go over it just in case. So there's 6, 5, 4. Remember, you're just writing it directly off the sheet that the coach has given you, the lineup sheet. So this part's really easy. 2 and 1. All right. And then as a Libero tracker, you do want to keep track of a captain just in case the bookkeeper doesn't have it on record. So we'll say captain here, and you're just going to put a C, and that is the ugliest C I have ever seen. Holy cow. And then we'll put a captain here. And that's really all you have to do. Now, your only job is to watch subs and when the Libero goes in and out, okay? So, if I'm watching Rogue, Libero goes in for number 4, I'm going to type in L. You don't have to cross anything out because it's a Libero, okay? Then number 2 comes out of the game for number 8, okay? So I write an 8 here. When there is a sub, the only thing different is that you do have to cross this out. So now 2 is out of the game and 8 is in the game. Okay. Over here for Kiva, the Libero went in for number 6. So we do an L. Let's say they had a sub and number 2 came out and number 11 went in. All right. And then we go back to over here. Number 4 is back in the game. So we just write her number back on. And now Libero's in for number 6. So we just write an L. All right, and let's say that number 3, or let's say number 1 subbed out and number, 12 went in. So number 12 is in now. There you go. All right, and over here, let's say number 11 went out. Number 2 came back in. So we go here and we type in a 2. All right. And then Libero, number 6 came back in. Over here, we write a 6. And now the Libero is in for number 3. And literally that is all you do for the entire game. So if it's a sub, you mark out the number and write the new number in, new jersey number. If it's a Libero, you just write an L or the number that comes back in for it. If you have a double Libero, so if you're having, there's a number here. So if this, instead of an X was a number, let's say, I think this was number 8. And let's say this one's number 10. Okay. Instead of L, you just use R. So here, if number 4 came out, so right now, let's put number 3 back in because you can't have 2 Liberos on the court at the same time. You can only have 1. So number 3 comes out. There's no Libero in, but now our second Libero wants to come in for number 4. Okay, you just write an R instead of an L. That's how you keep track of the different Liberos. And again, you cannot have 2 Liberos on the court. So if you have an R and an L on the court at the same time, it's wrong. It's illegal. You need to notify your upref. And you just do that for the whole game, for all the sets. And that is it.